Arges, beautiful to see, Prince Negro he wended, by 10 maids attended. 9 wealthy craftsmen, masons, journeymen, with one only 10, the highest in fame. Forth they strode apace, there to find a place where to build a shrine, a cloister divine. And lo, down the lea, a shepherd they see, in years so unripe, playing on his pipe. To him the prince sped, and thus spoke and said,
Handsome little swain, on thy sweet pipe playing, up the Arges stream they float to hasten, down the Arges green with a float whose been, this to have to see, somewhere down the lea, an old wall all rotten, unfinished, forgotten, on a green sublash near a hazel brush.
That, good sire, I did, in hazel brush hid. There's a wall, a rotten, unfinished, forgotten. My dogs, when they spy it, make a rush to bite it, and howl hollowly and growly ghoulishly.
As the prince did hear, greatly did they cheer, and walked through that wall with 9 masons all, 9 wealthy craftsmen, masons, journeymen, with one only 10, the highest in fame.
Here's my wall,
quoth he.
Here I chose that ye build for me a shrine, a cloister divine. Therefore, great craftsmen, masons, journeymen, start I busily to build on this lea a tall monastery. Make it with your word, peerless on this earth. There it shall have gold, each shall be a lord. Oh, but should you fail, then you'll moan and wail, for I have you all built up in the wall. I will, so I tribe, build you up alive.
Those craftsmen amain stretched out a rope and chain, measure out the place, dug out the deep base, toil day in, day out, raising walls about.
But whatever they wrote, a night came to naught, crumbled down like rot.
The next day again, the third day again, the fourth day again, all their toil in vain.
So amazed the Lord, he made his cold, and he cowed them down with many a frown and many a fret.
And his mind, he said, to have one and all built up in the world. He would, so he tried, build them up alive. Those 9 great craftsmen, masons, journeymen, shook with fear walls making, walls they raised while shaking. A long summer's day till the skies turned grey. But Manole shirked. He no longer worked. To his bed he went, and a dream he dreamt. Ere the night was spent, for his men he sent, told them his intent.
Aye!
9 great craftsmen, masons, journeymen, what a dream I dreamed in my sleep misseen. A whisper from high, a voice from the sky, told me verily that whatever we in daytime have wrought, shall nights come to naught. I dread out and sound, not a word to speak, our counsel to keep. Whose bonny wife first, whose dear sister first, haps to come this way, at the break of day, her we'll offer up, her we shall build up, I swear.
When they from night parted, up Manole started. Climbed the treeless fence, climbed the planks and tents. The field he looked over, the path through white clover. And what did he see? Alas, woe is me! Who came up the lea? His young bride so sweet, flower of the mead. How he looked aghast as his end came fast, breaking his day's food, and wine sweet and good. How he saw her yonder, his heart burst asunder. He knelt down like that, and weeping he prayed.
Send, O Lord, the rain, let it fall amain, make it drown beneath stream and bank and heath. Let it swell in tide and arrest my bride, float all path and track, make her, Lord, turn back.
The Lord heard his sigh, hearkened to his cry, clouds he spread on high, and darkened the sky. And he sent a rain, made it fall amain, made it drown beneath stream and bank and heath. Yet, fall as it may, her it could not stay. Onward she did hie, knife she drew and knife. As he watched from sky, sorely did he cry. And again he wailed, and again he prayed.
Blow, O Lord, a gale, over hill and dale, the fir trees to rend, the maples to bend, the hills to turn, make my bride return. Stop her path and track, make her, Lord, turn back.
The Lord heard his sigh, hearkened to his cry, and he blew a gale over hill and dale, that the first did rain, the maples did bend, the hills did not return, nor would she return, and came up the dale, throwing against the gale, reeling on her way, nothing could her stay. Poor soul, through the blast, there she was at last.
Those worthy craftsmen, masons, journeymen, greatly did each year to see her appear. While Manoli parted, with all hope he parted. His sweet bride he kissed, saw her through a mist. In his arms he clasped her, up the steps he held her, pressed her to his chest, and thus spoke in jest.
Now, my own sweet bride, have no fear abide. We'll make thee a nest, build thee up in jest.
Anna laughed merrily, she laughed trustfully, but Manoli sighed. His trowel he plied, raised the wall as dew, made the dream come true. Up he raised the wall, to gird her with all. Up the wall did rise, to her ankles nice, to her bonny thighs, while she, well away, creased her laugh so gay, she would pray and say,
Manoli, Manoli, good master Manoli, have done with your jest, 'tis not for the best. Manoli, Manoli, good master Manoli, the wall squeezes hard, my frail flesh is marred.
Not a word spoke he, but worked busily. Up he raised the wall, to gird her with all. Up the wall did rise, to her ankles nice, to her bonny thighs, to her shapely waist, to her fair young breast. While she, well away, she will weep and say, she will cry and pray.
Manoli, Manoli, good master Manoli, the wall waits like lid, tears my teeth now shed, my baby's crushed dead.
Manoli did smart, sick he was at heart, and the wall did rise, pressed her in its vice, pressed her shapely waist, crushed her fair young breast, reached her lips now white, reached her eyes so bright, till she sank in night and was lost to sight. A sweet voice alone came through in a moan.
Manoli, Manoli, good master Manoli, the wall squeezes hard, crushed is now my heart, with my life I part.
Down the Arges lane, beautiful to see, Prince Negro in state came to consecrate and to kneel in prayer to that shrine so fair, that cloister of worth, peerless on this earth, that is too so bright to his eyes' delight. And the prince spoke then.
Ye good team of 10, ye worthy craftsmen, tell me now in sooth, cross your hearts in truth. Can you build for me, with your mastery, yet another shrine, a cloister divine, even far more bright, of a greater delight?
Then the great craftsmen, masons, journeymen, boasting cheerfully, cheering boastfully, and the roof on high, up against the sky, thus they made reply.
Like us great craftsmen, masons, journeymen, in skill and in worth, there are none on earth. Mary, if thou wilt, we can always build yet another shrine, a cloister divine, ever far more bright, of greater delight.
This the priest did hard, and his face grew dark. Long, long there he stood to ponder and brood. Then the prince announced, order with a frown.
All scaffolds pull down, to leave those 10 men, those worthy craftsmen, on the roof on high, there to root and die.
Long, they stead. They're thinking. Then they started linking shingles thin and light into wings for flight. And those wings, they spread and jumped far ahead and dropped down like lead. Where the ground they hit, their bodies split. But poor Manoli, good Master Manoli, as he brought himself to jump from a shelf, hark, a voice came low. From a wall below, a voice dear and lief, muffled, sunk in grief, mournful, woebegone, moaning on and on.
Manoli, Manoli, good Master Manoli, the wall waits like lead, pierce my teeth now sheed. My baby's crushed dead, away my life is fled.
As Manoli heard, his life blood did curd, and his eyesight blurred, and a high cloud swirled, and the whole world swirled, and from near the sky, from the roof on high, down he fell to die. And lo, where he fell, there sprang up a well, a fountain so tiny, of scant water, briny, so gentle to hear, wet with many a tear.